Places, please. Ooh, y'all are getting the raw me. Basically, what the article is stating is that Governor Cuomo stated that we should be able to potentially roll out different programs to help bring the live theater back, so long as we are able to present negative test results. So the bullet points of this article states that the state will most likely impose a cap on audience sizes and require every person to provide a negative COVID-19 test before entering and require proper air ventilation systems in theaters. Initially, it sounds like an awesome idea, right? Airports are doing it, or airlines are doing it rather, where people are allowed to travel so long as they present negative test results. In theory, I want to get excited about it. However, scammers exist. Frauds exist. Who's to say that people wouldn't travel out of sheer cabin fever, create a falsified test result, and then boom, something happens? Maybe that's just me being a pessimist, but that's the first thing that I think of. Now, they did say that obviously, like, it will open up, the theaters would open up with limited capacity, which makes sense, obviously. It does sound like a good idea, and that's, tugging on my heartstrings. But again, the issue that I also see is the fact that as performers, depending on how big the cast is, how are we safely going to get everyone in the show? We can track our habits and our movements. Are you going to mandate people to say that they can't go out or they can't see people? What we would do, like test people every day? The tests are expensive. We would have to have access to many tests, and it could just spiral out. I feel like maybe, and I was talking to a friend about this, if we were housed together for the duration just to create more of a controlled environment, that could help. However, who paying for it? New York is just so freaking expensive. What space would they have? Even if they were to put people up in Jersey, where in Jersey? 1, 2, now we gotta pay for transportation. Who's paying for all these things? Like, none of these ideas are free, let alone affordable, right? And if you're limiting the capacity, how are they gonna honor tickets? Are you gonna have to increase ticket prices because you are now inviting a smaller group of people? What New York is thinking of doing is, starting February 20th, they're gonna roll out a series of pop-up shows. So I believe it says 300 pop-up shows over 100 days, and the locations of the shows will not be announced prior to the pop-up because New York wants to prevent overcrowding of people just coming out into the square and essentially spreading COVID furthermore than what it's spreading now. And apparently the initiative includes big names like Hugh Jackman, Alec Baldwin, Chris Rock, Billy Porter, Sarah Jessica Parker, Patti Smith, Mandy Patinkin, among others, according to Governor Cuomo. So the events will lead up to the summer, to the 20th anniversary of the Tribeca Film Festival in June. So there you have it, folks. Right now, this is the latest update on Broadway and how we can basically get live performances and live shows back. Part of me, it wants to jump for joy because I feel like we're finally getting some answers and ideas of how we can be included in getting back into our lives and being able to, live again. The other half of me is skeptical because of the amount of money that it'll take, the amount of honesty that it will take, and the transparency of folks, and also the willingness and the participation of our audience members as well as actors. Now, I did not see anything about offering testing to cast members and how that would even work as well. Now, New York is trying to figure out how they will become the epicenter of providing more COVID testing sites and more COVID vaccines, but there are so many large cities that are struggling in general now to roll out the vaccine. They just don't have access to it unless you are a frontline healthcare worker. I'm glad to see a report. I will keep a close eye on this. I'm excited. I think that okay, I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I'm trying to be a realist, but like real life hype. But these are my first thoughts. I hope that you enjoyed this little news update. It is not meant to be long. I just wanted to share this information just in case you missed it. So you heard it here first. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next show. Bye.